Hello and welcome back to the Fuel for Thought podcast, where today we're going to make our predictions for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
It's race week again.
It's race week again.
Another Saturday race.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't mind actually.
I don't either. I kept thinking it was Sunday, and then I was like, actually, it's Saturday. Because I was thinking, because it's Mother's Day.
On Sunday.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to have to watch the race. But then, conveniently, it's on Saturday.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Kind of cuts into a Saturday, but if you're not doing anything, then it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, my days revolve around F1 anyway. It's a shame because qualifying's on a Friday, and I've work Friday, so.
I can imagine it's annoying for people that have like season tickets to football clubs, and it's on at 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
True. But they'd probably still go to the football, wouldn't they?
Yeah. But they can't watch both.
No. But that's fine. They can go. They can go home and watch the F1 after the football. Have a whole day of sport. But yeah, I'll be watching.
Me too. But yeah. So this is qualifying and race predictions for this weekend.
Yep.
The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in 2024. And we've got some data now to base our predictions from.
Yes. I mean, yeah, one race, but similar conditions, I would say.
Well, I think one race is enough.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm being quite ignorant or hopeful, whichever the right word is.
I think hopeful. I think you know in your heart what's going to happen, but you are willing something else to happen.
Yeah. I don't want to just keep saying Max every week.
No.
I just think, what's the point? We may as well wrap this up now. Max, Max, Max. That's it. It's over.
Well, it can't come first, second, and third.
Exactly. He can't. And he can't come first all the time. Carlos Sainz won last season. Sergio Perez won last season.
He almost did, though, didn't he?
Yep. But you can predict to an extent, but sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. Something could happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And do you know how legendary we'd look if we predicted something different and it was correct?
Yeah, I would be legendary.
I would honestly come back on here and be like, yes.
Right, let's get into it.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Give me your...
I have a bad memory, so I have to get my phone out again.
Do you want to do your top three and then my top three, or do you want to do 3, 2, 1? Both of us.
I'll do my top three qualifying.
Okay.
And then you do your top three qualifying.
Aye.
All right. So, P3 for qualifying, I've put Max Verstappen.
Right.
And I think you'll understand why in a second. P2, I've put Carlos Sainz. And P1, I've put Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
I think Ferrari will look at what's happened. They'll fix Charles's car, and Ferrari will just be fastest in the qualifying lap.
Okay.
Both of them.
I need to double check what I put. Bear with.
Also, I'm basing that off like last week in Bahrain.
Yeah. Charles
would have got pole if he'd done his Q2 lap in Q3.
Yeah, but that's like saying, oh, such and such would have got pole if it didn't rain in Q3.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay, I get it, but my point is that he does have a car that has the pace to beat Max Verstappen.
Over one lap,
yes. Not necessarily a race.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Yeah.
However, I disagree.
Okay, tell me.
This is what I've put.
Okay.
In third place, I've put Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
In second place, I've put Sergio Perez.
Oh, God.
And in first place, I've put Max Verstappen. And
boring.
Listen, it's boring. It's the predictable answer, but my reason is it's a very fast circuit, and that Red Bull is a rocket ship. And I can't see... it's going to be more difficult for Charles to hit Max on this track, I think, than it was in Bahrain.
Okay.
The reason I got Sergio second is because it's a street track. And
he loves street tracks,
and that Red Bull is a rocket ship.
Yeah. So put two and two together, and Sergio's getting P2.
Exactly.
Not P1 though. To be fair, I don't think Max has like a better circuit, whether it's a street circuit or...
Yeah, he's just good round everywhere.
Yeah.
But I rewrote this about 4 different times because...
Yeah, he was making grunting noises like, I don't know.
What?
Don't know what to put.
Oh, yeah.
When you're making your predictions.
Because, well, I had those 3, and it's not 3, but it could be any order, I think, of those 3. You know, Perez has pace when he wants it on a street track, but it's very rare that he outdoes Max Verstappen. So he could get pole, maybe. He could get second.
Do you know what?
And get in
I
the
would
first
take
corner.
it. I would take it. If he beats Max, I would take it, even though it's another Red Bull. It would be a change.
I don't know.
But then again, last season, other people got pole and Max still won. So it just doesn't really make much difference to the race.
Yeah. But race results.
Okay, race results.
Are yours much different to your quality results?
A little bit.
Go on.
P3, George Russell.
Really?
Yes.
Over what? Gosh, P2.
P2, Max Verstappen. And P1, Charles Leclerc. Wishful thinking, I think.
There's wishful thinking, and there's that.
I'll put on my Ferrari jacket to give them some good luck.
Is there a world where Charles Leclerc beats Max Verstappen on merit?
Yes.
Really?
Do you not think if Charles and Max are in the same car, or are you talking?
No, I mean now.
Their teams now.
In this race.
In this race?
Yeah.
Oh, you think that I'm saying this because I think Max is going to make a mistake?
Yeah, but if Max comes second and Charles comes first, it's hard for me to see that ever happening.
You just don't know. What if the Ferrari flies around the circuit? I'm going to still stick with Charles first. I feel like you've got to back him. But it's interesting that, like, obviously I put Carlos P2 and I haven't stuck him in my, for qualifying, and I haven't stuck him in my race P2 or P1 or P3, and I've stuck Charles on P1. But...
So you think it's going to be a big shake-up?
Yeah.
Big happenings in this race?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see that. I would.
Me too.
Just a bit jaded now.
I don't really have a particular reason why I didn't put Carlos in my race predictions. I just have more of a feeling about Charles. I don't necessarily think he'll get P1.
Yeah.
But I think he'll beat Carlos this race, especially because of last race. And he had the issues with the car. They would have fixed it by now.
It's interesting you say that, because my prediction is P3, Carlos Sainz.
Okay.
P2, Sergio Perez. P1, Max Verstappen.
So no Charles. You think it's going to be similar? That's exactly what happened in Bahrain.
Yeah, I again, boring, predictable, but I don't know, man. I think that Carlos is going to overtake Charles on merit and not without an issue.
Yeah.
I think maybe he'll get like
just
a pit
because
stop.
of the speed of the car.
No, they have the same car.
Sorry,
Charles.
Charles is going to overtake Carlos.
No, Carlos is going to overtake Charles for P3.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Carlos is going to overtake Sergio.
No. Although it's more likely to overtake Sergio than it is Max. Depends how Sergio's race goes. If he's on it, no chance. To
be fair, he wasn't far behind Sergio.
That's what I mean.
At Bahrain.
That's what
it
I
wouldn't
mean.
have surprised me if he overtook him.
Yeah. If Sergio's off the pace, then anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I see it going.
And street circuits, I feel like things can happen in street circuits as well.
Yeah. I don't know. There's only a certain amount of hope I'm going to be allocated, and I can't use it up at this stage of the season.
I'm going to have hope the whole time.
Yeah, but it's going to wear off.
No.
The magic's going to wear off after a while.
Do you think?
Yeah, you got to save it.
To be fair, I did wear my Ferrari jacket at the weekend. Carlos did get P3.
He did, yeah.
So
and Charles got P4.
More I wear it.
Even though we said that.
But then I should wear my
P4.
McLaren cap because McLaren need to push it forward. I would love to put a McLaren driver in the top 3.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening at the moment.
So you are using a bit of logic, just not much.
Yeah. A bit of logic, a bit of hope. I think the drivers I've put in my top 3, and both of them, aren't going to be crazy.
Yeah.
If that happened, I wouldn't be shocked. But the order I've necessarily put in, maybe not. Mm-hmm. That's the hope part. But yeah. it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's just very unlikely. Yeah.
I wouldn't put a bet on it.
No, me neither.
No. So that brings us on to the 3 predictions of anything qualifying or the race.
3 crazy predictions.
3 crazy. Not necessarily crazy. To be fair, when I think of them, I'm like, what would be crazy to see? That's what I do when I think of them.
I've kind of become boring for this as well.
God, good thing I'm here.
Yeah.
I bring the craziness and you bring the...
We've got the contrast. We've got the good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
You know, the sensible and the...
I mean, if we were doing points...
eccentric
I would be 0.
Wacky.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing we're not doing points.
Maybe we should do points.
No. Right.
Come on then.
So, prediction 1.
Let's do one at a time, shall we?
Okay. There will be no DNFs.
I'm laughing because it's kind of the opposite to my prediction 1.
Really?
Prediction 1, there will be a red flag.
Do you know what? I actually almost put that as my 3rd one. And I was like, how can there be no DNFs and a red flag? Unless I'm just contradicting myself. Just for the sake of
It's
just
such a
making a
fast
point.
circuit with those walls. It's actually kind of a dangerous circuit.
No, but the reason I put that is because I saw before that only 17 times... I saw this article, which actually it did have incorrect information in it, but let's ignore that. Only 17 times that there's been no DNFs.
Yeah, not many.
Not many. And obviously Bahrain was one of them. And I was like, well, let's break some new records. Saudi Arabia, another one. That's why I put it. Because I was like, why not? Could happen. So your first one was red flag?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be a red flag. Your second one.
My second one is Max. No, hang on. I need to change this one because I changed my prediction. Hang on.
I'll go on my second one.
You go on yours.
So I've borrowed my second one from last week's prediction because
Logan Sargent
I want it
last.
to happen. I want to throw him a bone. Logan Sargent won't finish last.
Nice.
Because he had some misfortune last week, and it wasn't his fault that he finished last.
Yeah, I agree. I can see it happening because obviously I don't think he would have finished last if he didn't have that issue.
No.
So I feel like, are you just going to put it on your thing every week until that happens?
No. I'll change it up. Like, this is his last chance.
But yeah, I can see it happening. Especially, it seemed like Kick weren't anywhere. They were both in the bottom
Bottas
with
had
him.
the pit stop, but apart from that, seemed like the slowest team at the moment.
Yeah, maybe they.
Have you got it now?
I've changed. I've swapped it right up. Alex Albon finished in the top 8. What are you laughing for?
Because my third one is that Alex Albon will qualify in the top 10.
Okay. Well, that could happen.
Well, last year, the Williams was really quick in a straight line. And as I've mentioned a couple of times, the circuit's a quick circuit. And so I think he'll have the ability to whack it all the way into the top 10.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that happens and then he gets in the top 8.
What, you think he'll finish in the top 8?
Yeah, I think he'll finish in the top 8, not qualify.
I think that's going to be a bit harder than qualifying.
Yeah,
personally.
It might be, but it's not like he was doing that last season.
Yeah, so he'll have to outperform either a McLaren or a Mercedes.
Yeah.
And definitely the Aston Martins.
I feel like it is kind of contradicting my first one as well with no DNFs, because I feel like if McLaren or Mercedes or, to be fair, Aston Martin.
Yeah, but
then, they would be...
If they were 9th and 10th, obviously them being 5th.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that one of them would have to DNF. Yeah. Or have a problem for him to finish in the
or,
top 8.
know, like a Lewis or a George has a shocking qualifying.
Yeah.
Or a Lando or Oscar.
Sergio Perez.
Yeah, Sergio Perez.
Not making Q3 again.
Top 8, though,
last season.
That will certainly be a massive achievement for that car.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't think this is one of the tracks they've identified as where they're sort of looking to get points. I think, one of them's Canada. I think they are expecting to fight for points, but I don't know if this is one of them.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I would be very happy if he did make the top 8. And then my third one is both. I regret this one now.
Go on.
I think I won't get all of 3 of these. It will be either or. God, I don't even want to say it. Both Alpines to finish in the top 10.
What?
Obviously, Alpine aren't.
What year are we in?
I know. Alpine aren't good at the moment.
And you knew that.
I know that. These are crazy predictions.
They are,
When I
very
said
crazy.
predictions, I meant crazy predictions. Something could happen. They could put a rocket ship in the back of the Alpine.
Yeah, and somehow get it past the FIA.
Get it
With
past
all
the
the
FIA.
drama that's going on right now, they've somehow snuck a rocket ship in the back of their car.
Yeah, and even with the rocket ship launching their car,
Like Bullet Bill from Mario Kart.
they're able to control it around the street circuit, and then they have like a Mario Kart, the bananas flying everywhere.
They get the star.
The blue shell whack it on Max Verstappen. Top 10, both of them.
Right.
Maybe 1, 2 after all of that.
What's your real world prediction?
I'll think of another one. You say your third.
I've done it.
What was your third?
It was
Alex
Albon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So red flag. Logan Sargent won't finish last, and Alex Albon. Will
I can
finish
get
in
on
the top
board with the
10.
Logan Sargent one.
Yeah. So predicting Williams might have a good race.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Qualify in the top 10, not finish in the top 10. I can't see him finishing in the top 10. But
Who, Logan?
no,
Alex.
So yeah.
Yeah. I was tempted to say something about Danny, Rick and Yuki again, but I thought I'd leave them to it this week.
Leave them to simmer down.
Yeah, see what's going see if they can sort it out between themselves.
All right. Well, we've got something to look forward to this Saturday.
Yeah.
And this Friday, actually, for qualifying.
Yeah. I'll definitely somehow watch it at work.
Find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping it'll be good.
Praying.
But
Praying Max doesn't win by 20-something seconds again. What was it, 20 or 30?
It wasn't that. It was like 22 in the end. You get another Grand Slam, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, we'll call it a day there, shall we?
Let's call it a day.
Call it a day.
Oh my God, are we going to do this every time? Let's not make that our catchphrase, please.
Call it a day. We'll catch up with the lovely viewers and listeners after Saturday once we know what the race result is. Once we're very depressed.
Hopefully we have something exciting to talk about.
Yeah, let's hope so.
And all of my predictions come true, even though, honestly, it would have to be a parallel universe. But
It would. But until then, leave a like, leave a comment, follow us on social media, and we'll catch you next time.
bye, enjoy the
Peace.
race.